Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Kruti Varshney and I'm here to discuss about trisomy and its interesting tales. Let's begin. All of us are born with 23 pairs of chromosomes, one from each of our parents. So in total, we have 46 chromosomes. The first 22 pairs are called autosomes and the last pair is called the sex chromosome, which is XX in case of a female and XY in case of a male. Now in rare instances, there may be an error during a meiosis process in embryogenesis, where the chromosome, which is supposed to divide into normal single copy in each gamete, ends up going into two copies in one gamete. When this gamete goes on to form an embryo, the embryo ends up with a whole set of an extra chromosome, which is called as trisomy. This process is called as non-disjunction, and this is the basis for trisomy. So trisomy is an abnormality in chromosome number or aneuploidy and is characterized by existence of an extra chromosome, resulting into 3 copies of the affected chromosome rather than the typical 2 copies. As you can see here, all the other pairs have 2 copies, but the 13 number has 1 extra copy, and hence it is called as trisomy 13. There are many types of trisomy: full or partial trisomy, sex or autosomal trisomy. The commonest autosomal trisomies that we encounter are trisomy 21, 18 and 13. And there can be trisomy with any other chromosome, but many of them are incompatible with life. Trisomy 21. Let's begin with one of the commonest we see in our clinics, which is called as Down syndrome. This was discovered by John Langdon Down back in 1866. And the chromosomal basis of this syndrome was discovered by Jeroen Lejeune in 1959. And hence, you can see that the incidence of Down syndrome is around 1 in 700 to 1 in 1000. However, 1/3 of them are still not diagnosed, 1/3 of them are still not counseled properly. Many of these children with Down syndrome may have different problems, and hence a genetic counseling will play an important role in addressing those individual problems. Next is trisomy 13, which is named after Klaus Patau, who is a German physician who discovered it in 1960. The incidence is around 1 in 10,000 to 20,000 live births with a high antenatal mortality. A postnatal survival rate is around 6 to 12% after the first year of life because of the various multi-system anomalies associated with this syndrome. It is the 3rd most common aneuploidy. Moving forward, we have Edwards syndrome, which is trisomy 18, which was also discovered during the same time in 1960s by John Hilton Edwards, and the overall live-born prevalence is around 1 in 6,000 to 8,000 with a higher overall prevalence because of the increased fetal loss and pregnancy termination. The females are more affected than males, and the females survive more postnatally than males. This is an observation done from various studies done for trisomy 18. Next comes how to help them transition from childhood to adulthood. All these trisomies face many difficulties, and hence helping them plan this transition to an adulthood will be very important. From school to college to employment to work opportunities, from a medical transition to a pediatric care to an adult physician care places, to encourage independence, to explain them about puberty, adolescence, adulthood, marriage, pregnancy, fertility issues, and support them through different stages. Along with this, telling them or explaining them to stay safe from online problems. There are many myths associated with trisomy online, and hence each of these myths needs to be addressed carefully with a scientific explanation to it. It's not a one-day process, it's a lifelong process, and hence our support and education will be very important to them. In continuation with that, There are many support groups around the world which plays an important role in doing all these things. Right from National Down Syndrome Society to Trisomy 18 Foundation to Support Organization for Trisomy and to Hope for Trisomy. All these are a goldmine of information and experiences of different parents who may have gone through this process and can help new parents overcome the tough times. In summary, these are the most common conditions encountered in the genetics clinic, and the life expectancy and quality of life has significantly improved with the continued lifelong support and regular follow-up that is provided to them by a good multidisciplinary team along with effective genetic counseling, which plays a key role in communicating the diagnosis to helping them manage through the process, explaining them about different perspectives and giving them regular updates about any therapy which is available. With this, I thank you all, and we at Indo-US Rare are committed in caring for these rare disorders along with the trisomy. Do join us in our mission and reach us out if you have any queries. I leave you with this painting which has a diagnosis of a trisomy. If any one of you can guess it or come up with an answer, please leave a message on our website. Thank you so much.